This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product. A bouquet of roses. Small petals. Wrap the yarn around your knit finger, and then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Work into a magic ring. Make loop around your middle finger, and pinch the crossover of the yarn. Insert hook into the loop on middle finger, yarn hook, and pull up loop. A magic ring is formed on the middle finger. Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your middle finger, then bring it up to index finger. Make loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on your middle finger. Yarn on the hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes the magic ring. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 6 crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Yarn hook, and pull through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. First, work a chain stitch. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning is tourist height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn hook and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Insert hook into the magic ring. Pull up loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn on the hook, pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Please mark the first stitch of every round. Once single crochet is done, work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Insert hook into the magic ring, yarn hook, and pull up loop. Then yarn hook, and pull through both loops on the hook. Two V shapes on the side stand for 2 single crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring, yarn hook, and pull up loop. Then yarn hook, and pull through both loops on the hook. Three V shapes on the side stand for 3 single crochets. Continue to finish the rest 3 single crochets. There are 6 V shapes on the side, which stand for section crochets. The loop on the hook is not counted as one stitch. 6 crochets are done. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Finally, work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch. The hook needs to go through both loops of the V shape to work the snip stitch. Remove the marker. Insert the hook into the mark stitch. Yarn hook and pull up loop. Then pull the first loop through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 snip stitch. Snip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a snip stitch. Repeat. Insert hook into next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. Repeat 1 more time. Okay, that's a snip stitch. Make sure to tighten up when working the snip stitch. The snip stitch serves as a collection and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If the yarn is too loose, the fabric will be out of shape. If it's too tight, we can't insert the hook through stitch holes easily. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 6 increases. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn hook and pull through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Work the first single crochet in a stitch where we just finished the snip stitch of last round. Insert hook into the first stitch, hook the yarn and pull up loop. Yarn hook, pull through both loops. Mark the first single crochet. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done. Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work a single crochet in the next stitch. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done. Continue to work 5 more increases in the same way. We need to work 2 single crochets in each stitch. After 6 increases are done, work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch. Remove the marker. Insert the hook into the mark stitch. Yarn hook and pull up loop. Then pull the first loop through the wrenching loop on the hook. That's 1 snip stitch. Tighten up the yarn. The snip stitch serves as a connection and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work set off 1 single crochet or increase for 6 times. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn the hook, and put the yarn through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch at the beginning is story's height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Work 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Mark the first stitch. Next, work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One single crochet and 1 increase are finished. 1 set is done. Keep working 5 more sets. We work 1 single crochet and 1 increase as 1 set. Six sets are done. Finally, work 1 snip stitch in the mark stitch to join this round. Insert hook into this mark stitch, yarn hook and pull up loop. Then pull the first loop through the second loop. The snip stitch serves as a connection and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Round 3 is done. In round 4, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work set off 1 increase 2 single crochets for 6 times. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Work 1 increase in the first stitch. Mark the first single crochet. Work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 increase. Then work 2 single crochets. One increase and 2 single crochets are finished. 1 set is done. Keep working 5 more sets. We work 1 increase and 2 single crochets as 1 set. We have demonstrated 3 sets here. Please finish the rest 3 sets by yourself. Again, work 1 increase and 2 single crochets as 1 set. 6 sets are done. Finally, work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 4 is done.